And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear. So, what can they make of this? Chalobah. Fofana. Aim forwards. James looking to get on the end of this. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. There's the shot! He's scored!
Palmer just did brilliantly to get that under control before what was a really good finish from him too. He made it all look so effortless as well.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yehi. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Gusto. Oh, such a clever touch. Back into the middle. He's cut it out. Semenyo. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, he's really drilled it. Kukurea, gently done. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Joao Pedro. Palmer. Spread out to the left. Cross goes in there. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Climbs up big. Gets it away. Ruben Dias gets it away. James. Caicedo. Chalobah. Now it's Joao Pedro. And it's Gusto. Showing good feet. That is good strength. Nice defending, physical and effective. O'Reilly, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Gusto? Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
In with the challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Played out to the right. He's found a way through. He's going all the way! Marmoush. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Matheus Nunes. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Palmer. Cucurella. Oh, smashing header! Nouri. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly tries to dink it through. And that's been won straight back. Matheus Nunes. That's tidy. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Haaland! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri. Gehi. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. That has been cut short. Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bernardo Silva plays it short. And here's Bernardo Silva. Decent chance! Goal! Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Oh, look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Caicedo. Fofana. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. O'Reilly. Marmoush. And here's Marmoush. Time to deliver. Marmoush with the cross. Palmer shifted upfield. He is through here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Ruben Dias. Matheus Nunes. Cucurella clears it away. It's Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, some tackle that. Matheus Nunes. Moved on forwards. Nori. And it's played forward. Cleared away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. O'Reilly. James, forwards and with intent. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pedro Neto. Nice physical challenge. Semenyo. And here's the chance to counter. João Pedro. O'Reilly. And reclaimed it in a trice. Semenyo. Haaland. And here's Nunes. And here's Semenyo. Sanchez claims it. Safe hands. James. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Matches Nunes with the foul. And it's Cucurella. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's come loose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cucurella. Matches Nunes, makes the interception. O'Reilly. Matches Nunes. Rodri, and it's played forward. Haaland, played out towards the right wing. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's the header! Now that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Rodri, and back to the keeper they go. Ruben Dias, early ball out from the back. Oh, a delicate chip through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He'll try to keep this alive. Tries to get it clear. He'll get a throw in. Ruben Dias. Referee's given a throw. Pedro Neto. Gehi. O'Reilly. Nori. Oh, sweet feet. Can he deliver? Oh, that's neat. Nicely shaped cross. Chalobah tries to clear, and the counter is on. O'Reilly does really well to win the ball there. Nori. Marmoush. O'Reilly played out to the left flank. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Chance! James, gently done. Chance here to counter. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Lovely bit of skill. There are a few waiting for it. Palmer! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, they can break here. Marmouche. Chalobah gets across to intercept that. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely feet. And it's James. Gahey aim forwards. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Tries to get it clear. Strong running down that left flank. Clipped into space. Now it's Pedro. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Gusto. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good spread. Played into the middle. Ruben Diaz with the clearance. Looking to break at pace. Now, what about a counter-attack? Moved on forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivered with swing. Marmouche, James wins the duel this time. João Pedro. Caicedo. Now he's got space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cucurella. Palmer. James. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Gusto. Marmouche. O'Reilly.
Fofana, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nouri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, well measured. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chalobah cuts out the pass. Palmer shifted upfield. Matches Nunes. Aim. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really... And that's the second half started. No reported change to either side during the break. O'Reilly. Now it's Haaland. Nouri. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Palmer. Gusto, who's set up one goal so far. James, forwards and with intent. Gusto. Now it's Pedro. Out to the right. O'Reilly does really well to win the ball there. And it's Gusto. Gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Nunes calmly anticipates, and here's Neto. Palmer, great ball if he can get there. Pedro Neto. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chalobah, gently done. Gusto. Nice control. Palmer. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
João Pedro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
James with the short one. Now who's going to be first to this? Semenyo. Haaland have it back and can go again. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. A real chance! Up he goes! Gusto gets it clear. Gehi. Nunes. And here's Semenyo. Oh, it's come loose. Caicedo has got himself a free kick. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a great pick out. Semenyo. Cleared without complication. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Palmer. Caicedo, delicate ball, and it needs to... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Nunes. And it's played forward. O'Reilly is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed.
And the shot! He's scored! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Palmer, over to the left. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gusto cuts it out. Caicedo. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Moved on forwards. Ruben Dias. O'Reilly. Rodri. Nouri. Yehi. Ruben Dias. Matheus Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. James. Palmer. Now it's Haaland. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Semenyo. There's the shot! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Throw it. Oh, tries a shot! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That's really well manoeuvred. Palmer. João Pedro. Yehi gets over and intercepts. Haaland. Oh, good spread. Gusto, aim forwards. And it's Gusto. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Very nicely done. And it's played in. Sanchez deals with that nice and simple. João Pedro. Ball's played through. Can he get onto this? Out of play for a throw. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo played out towards the right wing. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That'll be a throw. Pedro Neto. Now here's the delivery. Pedro Neto puts too much behind that. Nouri. Played out wide. Lavia. Palmer. Played out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. They've won a corner. Oh, what a climb! Caicedo laid out to the left flank. Pedro Neto. Now the cross. Danger averted for now. And that is out of play. Pedro Neto. And he shoots! He scores! That is simply top draw. Beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Haaland is onto it in a flash. Now it's Semenyo. And it's been played through. Haaland, and the shot! Haaland with a beautifully timed run. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Spread out to the left. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Matches Nunes, gets good distance on it. Palmer. Lavia. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he's there to clear it. Cucurella goes short. Hit into the middle. Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. Good take. Can he finish? And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Caicedo, that's an imaginative pass. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Haaland. Played with finesse. The less said about that pass, the better.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Lavia, gently done. It's run loose here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rodri shifted upfield. Cucurella, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Haaland, and he cuts out the supply.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. And the keeper takes decisive action.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Moved on forwards. Caicedo. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
The referee has given a corner. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Semenyo.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Gusto. Lavia. Palmer! And the lead stays intact, just.
Palmer was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Gehi is there, and he can get that clear. Palmer. Caicedo. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. And it's played forward.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. Fofana forwards and with intent. Caicedo.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Cucurella. Bino Gittins, and it's Palmer. He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
João Pedro. Lavia. Gusto. That's really well manoeuvred. Palmer. Just off target. They've played it short, and it's Gusto. It really is now or never. Final Gittins! And it's come back out to him. They scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Donnarumma, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Semenyo. He's had a shot! Cucurella gets it clear. Played into the middle. Defending on shapes to shoot! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
And here's Marmouche. Needs a quality cross. That is lovely. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Chalobah is there, and he can get that clear. Rodri. And here's Marmouche. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Matches Nunes. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here.